Gina is the administrator of the Sugar Regulatory Authority in the Philippines, a very hot seat, which she keeps now already for several years. So she's a hard cookie, tough cookie. On the other hand, a very charming one. Gina is very prominent for her negotiating skills. She's, for example, negotiating with the United States government the quotas for the Philippines, and also for regulating the internal sugar policy in the country. And that made her rather prominent because of her dedication to the international sugar world. Distinguished delegates, I wish you now an informative, constructive, meaningful, and inspiring, but also pleasant event. And I hand over here by Gina. Gina, you are now the master of the game.
Thank you very much, Dr. Baron. Let's give him a big round of applause. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. I always believe that Dr. Baron believed in gender equality. First of all, Prime Minister and all the other ministers, heads of state, good morning. First of all, let me congratulate the ISO for establishing this seminar. It is undoubtedly the world's premier sugar conference, and I am honored to have been invited to be its chairperson. I'll admit that I'm feeling a bit anxious, butterflies, about this huge responsibility, yet also extremely excited. It's very much the same feeling I had when I first became the administrator of the Philippine Sugar Regulatory Board. I'm almost tempted to call it a sugar rush. Everyone's familiar with sugar. We use it every day, yet most people are surprised to find how many different applications sugar has and what a huge role it plays in many products one would not typically associate with sugar or even sweetness. People in the sugarcane industry know better, of course. We know how big and how many markets there are for our product, as our livelihood depends on it. Yet, over the years, many of us in the industry begin to fall into the same trap that non-sugar people are in. We start to believe that sugar can only be utilized in industries and applications we are familiar with. We go about our usual work, not realizing the new possibilities and potential applications for our crop. And when we do that, we limit ourselves. Seminars such as this foster international cooperation that helps all the participants see beyond their current realities. We get a meaningful platform to voice our concerns, an opportunity to learn from other member countries, and excellent analytical work from the Secretariat. By participating in an event such as this, we are saying that we want to surprise others and be surprised ourselves by how versatile the sugarcane industry can be. This year's theme, Sugar Crops Unleashing Growth Potential, is perfectly appropriate as there are many new opportunities cropping up for our industry that cannot and should not be ignored by us. We know two things for sure. First, there is an ever-increasing demand for sugar. Second, there is an ever-present need for the world to move towards a low-carbon economy. The world sugar economy seems predestined to meet both these requirements. These key strategic drivers not only offer a strong lifeline to those who practice traditional efficient sugar production, but they also bring new opportunities and options in the creation of renewable energy, electricity cogeneration, and the production of biochemical products. Looking forward, unleashing the growth potential of sugar crops will increasingly be focused on achieving optimal diversification strategies while minimizing costs, all in a world that is more and more concerned with sustainability in all its guises. The crucial question is whether the world sugar industry can meet the challenges that lie ahead and whether we can take advantage of the diversification opportunities that have arisen. Doing so is the only way to ensure the long-term viability of of our industry. We have started on this path in the Philippines. We are one of the few countries that has a bioethanol blending mandate. We have mandated that oil companies must use a set percentage of our locally produced bioethanol before they are allowed to import. On power cogeneration, our government has pegged the feed-in tariff, assuring our biomass power generators of another revenue stream. We are upbeat in developing other marketable products from sugarcane as well. Many of our initiatives have stemmed from the international cooperation and discussions we have been given access to due to events like the ISO seminar. This event is in itself a rare opportunity for us to widen our horizons and for us to gain the insight needed to take these new and possibly intimidating roads. Dr. Barron and his professional staff have put together a truly impressive program. A powerful group of speakers have been gathered for this seminar, all of them prepared to provide the most up-to-date information and analysis of the fast-moving and crucial issues for sugar crop-based industries. Equally important, however, is the delegates' participation in the discussion sessions. This is a chance for all of us to engage with the speakers and each other to exchange ideas, renew old friendships, and possibly start new business connections. The treats and Epicurean delights produced using our sweet product are often much more enjoyable when they are shared and eaten with others. The same holds true with ideas and discussions that will help grow the industry that creates this product. Let me now announce one of the highlights of the seminar, the panel on the EU policy. I'm proud to introduce Laura Girol, Executive Director of the European Sugar Refiners Association in Brussels. Gio Govenden, Overseas Representative of the Mauritius Sugar Syndicate in Brussels. Robert Grijon, President of the European Association of Sugar Users in France. Alain Janois, Director General of the Confederation of Beet Growers in France. Albert Marcuse, Chief Executive Officer of Sukier Unie in the Netherlands. With this, I wish you all the enjoyable 2 days at this ISO seminar. To paraphrase the tourism tagline of my country, it's more fun in ISO. But also, I wish for us all to be sweetly surprised by how limitless our industry can be. Before, I have some instructions. At the start, please switch off all mobile phones while you are in the hall, or keep it in silent mode. The interpretation channels are here: English, French, Russian, Spanish, Portuguese, German, Turkish, and Italian. As in previous years, speeches are not available in paper form. They will be available from the ISO website at the end of the conference, using the username and password that was handed to you at registration. It's a red card inside your bag. Talking about password, for some of you who wish to get into the internet, hopefully not to distract you, the network is E as in elephant, WG. Password, squash racket, one word, all small letters, squash racket. Okay? Headphones must be kept in the hall at all times. If you must leave, please leave the headphones there. Please return them to the desk where you collected them from. If you want to hear clearly, you must wear your headphones at all times, not just to listen to the interpretation. Coffee will be served upstairs on the balcony area at 2 coffee stations. Please move away from the coffee stations and down the stairs on the other side once you have your coffee, to avoid congestion. Imagine that loft is 1/4 of this hall, so we can't all fit up there. So as you get your coffee, you can move down. Please note that the walkway from the registration office to the meeting room is a public right-of-way. Please ensure you keep all your belongings safely with you. There is a prize draw running. Please leave your business card at the registration desk for those who have not yet done so. The first card picked out of the poll at the close of the seminar wins a bottle of champagne, thanks to Dr. Barron. I have said everything, and thank you very much. Enjoy your day.